Good morning. Wake up. Come on, OddsJam people, Twitter people. Let's wake up. It's time for morning coffee and sports talk with me, Bob. Woo! All right. Thanks for joining me this morning. We appreciate everybody that shows up to the morning show. And by the way, I made a mistake. I forgot to bring, or I didn't forget. I just didn't do it, unfortunately. Bring my coffee cup with me, my OddsJam coffee cup. But I'm drinking anyway. Coffee to you. Cheers, folks. I'm in St. Louis, visiting my granddaughter over here. And I love it. She's beautiful, and it's a fantastic time in my life. And I hope you guys are starting your day off with a great day. Don't forget, you need multiple sports books. Click the links below to take advantage of the best books in your state. Okay, so here's the deal. There's a lot of bonuses out there. We want you to make money, okay? I just signed up because in Illinois, we just recently got BetMGM at Caesars. Oh, it's fantastic. The two books that are really taking it off the charts. We really love all of them, but they just joined us in Illinois. And don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program. There's a link below. You share with your friends. You get 20% off of all the revenue for those who sign up with that link. And one more time, 3 free bets. Just go to oddsjam.com. You could sign up for 3 free profitable bets every day, emailed to you daily. You cannot beat that with a stick. All right, let's recap what the heck happened last night and yesterday. Let's go to the NBA. First, the Knicks beat the Hornets 121-106. Ball had 32 points in a losing effort. Pistons beat the Hawks. Who knows what's going on with the Hawks? That's a team I cannot figure out. Kings beat the Pacers 110-109. The Celtics whipped up on the Jazz, even with Donovan Mitchell's 37 points. Tatum with 28. They whipped up. The Warriors come back with a big win over the Heat. Poole with 30 points. The Grizzlies took care of the Nets. Kyrie had 43 in a losing effort. Suns beat the Timberwolves. Ayton with 35 points, 14 rebounds. Whew, heck of a game. Thunder beat the Magic. Mavericks took care of the Rockets. 76ers beat the Lakers. Embiid, 30 points and 10 rebounds. And that was without LeBron, I believe. Russell Westbrook with 24 points. And the Spurs whipped up on the Trailblazers. Murray with 28 points. In the NHL, let's talk a little NHL. Rough night for me. Went 1-3. So not the way I wanted it to go down. These guys just didn't score enough goals for me. The Leafs beat the Devils 3-2. The Sabres at home beat the Penguins. Come on, Penguins. Where's my Pittsburgh fans at? What are they doing? They lost 4-3. Canucks beat the Avalanche. I had this one as a -1.5 for Colorado. Way to go there. 3-1. But my one win was a plus win with the Blackhawks winning at Anaheim 4-2. And that was some great stuff there, trust me. And, of course, we know about the Chiefs trading Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins. He got a heck of a deal, and what does that do? I mean, who is the powerhouse now in the AFC West? What kind of impact is this going to have on Patrick Mahomes? I mean, that was a go-to guy. You've watched him. Tyreek Hill's the kind of guy who can just change a game in just one play. So that's the recap. Kind of interesting stuff there. Hey, let's have a little coffee time. Cheers to you. I got to get my OddsJam coffee cup picture. I'll have that for you tomorrow morning. I promise. I promise I will. All right. Let's do a little positive EV. Some things that we're going to do differently here. And here we go. It doesn't want to share again. Boy, I hate it when that happens. Well, we won't share, but we'll go to positive EV anyway. So I'm looking here, and right now what I'm looking for is any kind of hockey game that has a total on it. No player props, just a total hockey game. Okay, so here I found one. The Bruins and the Lightning, which, by the way, this is one of my plays for the day. And the play is under 6. Under 6 at minus 120 on FanDuel and Bet Rivers. That looks like an awesome play that I am going to make and add to my bet tracker. And unfortunately, I just can't share my screen. It just won't let me. Sometimes that happens. That's just the way it is. The bet tracker, by the way, will grade your bets completely 100% free. It's a great tool. You really, honestly, folks, you really need to track your bets. If you're going to do what you need to do as a sports bettor, you need to track your bets. You need to know exactly what is going on, how much profit you've made, the closing line value, where you're at. That's extremely important because you want to know, hey, is this a bet that I should make on a regular basis? What bets do I make that are profitable for me? That's information that is so important. Plus, it grades it. You know what book is the most profitable. Believe it or not, that makes a big difference for me. PointsBet has been numero uno for me. Now, I made a lot of bets. Then I thought I used DraftKings a ton. I thought DraftKings would be my more profitable one, but not according to the bet tracker. And that has allowed me to make a little bit more money because here's what happens. I get a point here, a point there, a couple of points here, 2, 3. One book is minus 105 and the other one's minus 102. That makes a big difference to your pocketbook, man. That's what it's all about. OddsJam.com. Go there. We can make you profitable. We can help you make money. We're not going to pick everything for you, but we'll help you. How's that? OddsJam.com. And in the meantime, let's have a sip of coffee. Cheers to y'all. And let's see what's happening in today's sports. Well, we know what's happening in today's sports. What is happening? We've got March Madness, right? We've got March Madness. We've got these games going on tonight, and I'm waiting for my boys to help me out with some bets here. And by the way, there will be the show tonight with Randall and Steve, their March Madness show, and we're looking forward to that. I believe that starts at 5:30. Probably going to run anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, and then Mike and I will be after their show, last minute betting show after theirs. But you got to be here for that show. It's going to break down the Sweet 16, or at least the games tonight. Arkansas and Gonzaga, Michigan and Villanova, Texas Tech and Duke, and Houston and Arizona tonight, folks. This could be a wild night. Which one of those big guys? Is it Gonzaga? Is it Arizona? Is it Duke? Is it Villanova? Do one of those four that are storied programs that have, won national championships. Is one of those four going down tonight? Or are they gonna be able to beat the spread? Do you go with the dog and take the points? That's the question I have. And I'm waiting for my boys to give me some answers. And I hope that they do. That's what's going on tonight. That's exciting, isn't it? In the NBA, we've got a couple of games I had my eye on. Cleveland and Toronto, which, these guys are in a dogfight for this playoff berth. That's a big game. Toronto lost the other night after winning. I don't even know where to even think that this game is going to land. I'm going to look here at some odds here real quick. Bear with me. Have a sip of coffee while you're waiting, would you? Yeah, I'm having all kinds of problems here with this. Sorry. Oh, and let's see. The other game that I was looking at was Phoenix and Denver. That's right. That was the other game I was looking at. 59-14. Jokic, is he going to dominate this game? We will find out later on. In the NHL, interesting schedule tonight. You got Tampa Bay and Boston playing at Boston. That is a big game. Dallas at Carolina. I can't figure out the Stars. I'm not expecting them to score a lot of goals, and then all of a sudden they do. It's tough for me to figure out. That they've been a nemesis to me here recently. Kind of hurt my pocketbook recently. Those are the big matchups tonight. Nashville and Vegas would be the other one. Vegas has to right the ship. Right now, if I look at the standings in the NHL, the Vegas Golden Knights in the Pacific Division are in fourth place, 72 points. And that puts them, they are out of the wild card right now. 5 of the playoff teams would be coming from the Central Division as we sit here right now. And you got Winnipeg and Vancouver on their heels. The Vegas Golden Knights have been a big, big disappointment in the NHL. There's a lot of us that thought they were going to run away with it this year. All right. I want to touch on something else here. By the way, like this video, comments. I welcome as many comments as you can bring to me. We love comments. I respond to them as much as I can. I really do. There are 6 teams in Major League Baseball that I'm curious, what do you all think? Are these teams going to make the playoffs? Now, remember, we got an extra playoff team now. Okay, so we got 3 division winners, 3 wild cards. Okay, the Angels, the Phillies, the Rangers, the Padres, the Marlins, who Mike mentioned yesterday on getting a future on them. And by the way, take a look. I'm going to be able to share my screen all of a sudden. We're going to do the positive EV page here in just a second. Those teams in the Mets, what do you think about those teams making the playoffs? All right, let's go back to sharing the screen. I apologize for that happening. Stuff happens when you're doing things live. Back in the old days, I used to do live TV. Can you believe that? And all the bloopers and everything all happened at once, and you hung in there. So you know what we do when that happens? We take a sip of coffee and move on. All right. As I share my screen one more time. All right. Positive EV plays. Here we go. Now, Mike has been talking about the PRA, the points, rebounds, and assists. There are none here in this positive EV as we sit here right now. Jokic over or under 26.5 points. Now, see, once again, when you're doing player props in positive EV, the market width can get a little wide. So it's 36 here. And it looks like the over is the play, which would, I mean, that's quite a bit, but minus 108, Jokic over. I'm going to go ahead and make that play, add it to my bet tracker, and then I'm going to do one more because I really want to show you the bet tracker for those who've never seen it. Let's do Porzingis. Porzingis, this looks like the over is going to hit on this one. The market width here is much better, by the way. It's 31 compared to the 36. But once again, it's a player prop, and those seem to be larger. I'm going to put $10 on that. And very quickly, let me go to my bet tracker and once again show you guys that what I put in is there. Here we got those pending bets that I just put in there. This is what we won yesterday. The Kevin Durant bet, the Rudy Gobert bet. Those were ones that Mike came up with. I did the Mikal Bridges one that lost. All that good stuff there. You can see it grades the bets completely. There's your sports book, what the market is, what the odds were, and whether you beat the closing line value. Let's take a look over here. $272 profit. I got $110 in pending bets. My return on investment keeps going up. 3.4%. My percentage of beating the closing line. These are the bets that have been placed that beat the closing line value. 58.5. If you're over 50%, that is really good. And don't forget profit over time by sportsbook, by sport and bet type. And that is the bet tracker. And thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Screen share. I have no idea what happened, but it happened. And sometimes I think I ought to just be on screen share the whole time. What do you guys think? Have another sip of coffee. That's what I say. So, with that being said, are you guys excited about tonight's March Madness? Are you excited about the 4 games? Who are you picking? Do you see one of the top seeds going down? You know, what am I hearing from my boys? You know, this Houston team. Is this Houston team, can they take down number 1 Arizona? This Arizona's inexperience and Houston's experience, is that the difference in this game? We're going to find out tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be a great night for college basketball. This is a great time of the year to be watching sports, to be enjoying yourself. The only thing I can tell you right now is what you need to do is you need to wake up, put a smile on your face, go to work, do whatever you got to do. Don't go back to sleep. Wake up. OddsJam.com. We're the folks for you. I promise you, I'll have my coffee cup picture tomorrow. I will. Have a great day. Peace. Hey, you know what? I'll be back here at 12:30 Central Time.